Hi, I'm Lori Ann Rickard. I'm an attorney from Rickard and Associates, who's in the Metro Detroit area. I've been an attorney for about 37 years. And today we are going to talk about a question that was asked by a client, and hopefully is something that you might be wondering about as well. We do have the Rickard and Associates YouTube channel, and so we'd appreciate it if you would like this video if you found it helpful, and also subscribe to our channel for other information about your estate plan. So the question for today that was asked by a client is, what is an estate? Just a very simple question. People think, well, I don't have very much money, I must not have an estate. And the fact of the matter is that most everybody has an estate of some kind. And basically, the simple definition of an estate is just everything you own. It's your car, it's your home, it's your investments, your 401k, your life insurance, and it's your personal possessions. So maybe you don't have very much, but you want certain things to go to certain people. So that's why most people have an estate of some kind, and you have a document that is drafted, either a will or a trust, in some cases some more complicated documents than that, depending on the size of your estate, in order to give somebody, your successor trustee, whoever is going to handle your affairs after you pass away or if you're incapacitated, it gives them some guidance about what you would like done with your possessions. For instance, maybe you have a ring that your mother gave you that you would like to go to your daughter. Maybe you have a coat that you'd like to pass on to an aunt who liked the coat. It can be very simple things, but it can also be other things. Maybe you have a pet that you would like to make sure is cared for after you pass away or can no longer take care of that pet. Maybe you have specific directions about what you'd like for your funeral or your memorial service. Maybe you have a certain obituary you would like used in the paper. All of those things that seem fairly minor are things that we address in your estate plan. And so that's what you want to take into account when you're thinking about what your estate plan should say. The best way to handle your estate is to sit down with a lawyer who is knowledgeable about estate planning so that they can walk through those assets that you have and give you some advice about how properly to handle those assets from a tax standpoint, and for you to make sure that things are clear and written down. If you have to go to probate court, for instance, and your documents are not particularly clear, the state may do something with your assets that you may not like, and you may be taxed quite a lot, so that maybe some of the assets that you have don't go to family members. So it's a good idea to sit down with somebody and kind of work through everything. And most people always have a feeling that they're not positive about some things, and so they're not ready to talk yet. I would very much encourage you to make an appointment with us to sit down to talk about these things, because it is often the case that we can work through those things fairly simply, and it's much better for you to have something written down and change it later than to not write anything down, so that if there is a problem, nobody knows what you intended. So I hope that answers your question today about what an estate is. Again, I'm Lori Ann Rickard from Rickard and Associates. We'd love to meet with you and talk to you about your estate planning needs. Our number is 586-498-0600. If you found this video to be helpful, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.